Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I will use the belt grinder to do the major shaping on the handle and the scabbard, because I'm very close to my deadlines and I really need to get this finished, so let's go.
the basic shape of the handle is done, and it's now time for lacquering. Traditionally they would use urushi lacquer, and that's a natural lacquer made from trees, but I didn't have the time to order some urushi. Instead of lacquering the handle and the scabbard using urushi, I will use a modern technique using polyurethane lacquer and particles of different kind of materials to give it a texture. And I will use one part of where is it? One part of iron ore, because that's what I used to make the steel for the knife, so I think that's kind of cool. One part of charcoal, because that's what I used to fire the bloomery, and one part of iron oxide, which yeah, it's just scale, you know, when you forge steel you get scale. So I have those three parts I will put on the handle, so when I look at the handle I will remember the fact that it's made from iron ore, so I think that's kind of cool. So the first step is to crush up the iron ore, the iron oxide and the charcoal powder. The iron ore is already like really fine, so don't have to worry about that. So first, this was a little bit of crushed up stuff because I did an experiment, not a big flake. First I'll degrease it a little, and I'll put on some. I've got my polyurethane. So now it's just a matter of waiting. When it's dry, I can apply a new layer, and after that I can apply a last coat of polyurethane lacquer. So, and I'll do the same with the saya, with the tsuka. So yeah. So I finished the Kaiken blade up to 2000 grit using some sandpaper, because I would love to do it traditionally with water stones, but I don't have them and they're really expensive. So the next thing I will do is bring out the hamon using lemon juice. And after that I will polish it up using aluminium oxide. So let's squeeze this lemon. There's a little bit of soap right here. This method of polishing a Japanese knife is like a hybrid polishing method. Greenbeetle on YouTube has a really good tutorial on how to do it, so I suggest checking that video out. First thing I will do is degrease my knife. I will take the lemon juice and a little bit of paper. Dip it in and wipe it on. And because of the soap, it doesn't glob up in one place. It just spreads evenly across the blade. Now we'll wipe this on for a few minutes. After wiping it on for a few minutes, there's like a really dark color. Now I have to experiment with polishing it up in between etching cycles. So in Greenbeetle's video he uses aluminium oxide, but he uses it only in the last cycle. But I wonder what will happen if I will use it right now already. So I'll just test it out. I really don't know what's gonna happen. That's what I will do. And he polishes up only like specific spaces, but I will use it to polish the overall blade after the first cycle. I might do that later on to polish like only the hamon, or you know. So for now I think it's important to polish just everything really nicely. This knife is coming to an end, this whole project, and it's rather sad because I've worked on it for a few months and it was a really satisfying project. But let me know if you want to see more of this stuff, you know, so more of this like bloom forging, or maybe I want to try even forging woods, crucible steel. I'll have to try that also. I also want to revisit the whole Japanese knife project and do it like even more traditional. I'm looking for some nice water stones so I can do the polishing also traditionally. And well, this is a school project, so I have my deadlines, but if it's a project just for myself, I don't have deadlines, so I can do everything like even more traditional. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So I did the last etching cycle. I think it was the fourth etching cycle, and in between the etching cycles I polished the whole blade using the aluminium oxide, and now I will polish only just not the hamon, but part above the hamon. So I forgot the Japanese name.